Oh wait, did they change it?
Did they change the time? I don't know. Everyone's
That's
ready,
pretty
so
bad.
I'd assume not.
It's like it's pretty bad for you if they change the time.
Why is that?
You know, originally I thought it was 7:30. I think it was a couple of weeks ago they said that they probably changed it to 7, you know? I remember, I think like the
Originally,
first time we played it was 7:30. I think it was a
7:30.
couple of weeks ago they said that they probably changed it to 7, you know?
Alright, I'm streaming. Everyone can hear you.
Alright. Hello and welcome to another week.
Oh no.
No one's even on yet.
One day
It's alright,
I'll think
one
of think of a better intro than that shit, but
Hello and welcome. How have you
FPS
been?
Russia.
To the Russian Amateur League. Yes, comrade.
well, first match, Dream Team and Björn to win.
Yes.
And Dream Team are currently missing one player, so we just have to wait, I think.
Yeah.
But Munsky playing second. How do you feel about this match, Munsky? How do you feel?
Our scrims yesterday didn't go so well.
Who
I'm
were you
feeling
screaming?
slightly better.
Dream Team?
Yeah, was it Dream Team? No, it might have been YOLO. I remember Denzel. I remember Denzel the Genji. I remember being wrecked by him a little bit.
Denzel is in YOLO, though?
I don't
Is
know.
this YOLO? I'm confused because the name says Dream Team, but... Is this Dream Team? I think it is Dream Team.
Why has everyone got like the Aladdin emblem on? It feels like I'm watching bots.
Who? What?
Like everyone in
Are you
You're
guys in
watching
custom?
bots.
Are you guys in the custom game?
Yeah,
Oh shit! Why haven't invite me?
Oh crap, sorry, Munsky.
because I'm more important.
Just-
I've got the screen.
I've been in
You're
quick
over.
play just waiting. God, so professional.
Not in the oh my god, yeah, okay, moved him. Good shit. I'm surprised, like... Oh, okay, never mind, I screwed it up. Why is there only 5 players? Where's,
Because
Will?
Odin's drunk as shit. Odin's like super drunk as shit, so I don't think he's able to play.
Wait, this is not, Dream Team, is it?
Well, I know
no,
Monkey
it
is
is
in
Dream
a
Team,
Yeah,
Bjorn.
Chung Lee, Vinny, and Flipjack, famous Dream Team players. Don't know who these other two motherfuckers are, but Flipjack, Chung Lee, and Vinny,
Is
definitely.
Vinny? Oh wait, hold on, is
Yeah, he is.
Shlong? Do
No,
I just
apparently
say
3
Shlong?
people are streaming. Oh, you two are streaming as well.
No, we're just casting on your stream. Casting in big air quotes. I said it because you can't see it.
Well, I know
Oh,
Herm
I-
and Nox are not in Bjorn. So
Yeah, that's right.
At this point in time,
Nosh
like I
is-
think we're heading towards the finals. The teams are getting a little bit scrambled.
It's pronounced P Shlong, not
P. Shlong.
Okay, alright. Dude, you're
All
killing
right.
me, man. You're killing me with these names, I have to
It's
say.
you get to be like long and nothing else.
Yeah,
You
I
just
know.
like
I
all
got
you
that.
either
No
that.
go.
or you're long.
I got the
choose one.
checkers thing last week. I got it right. I got it
Checkers,
right after
yeah.
5 weeks, whatever it was. See, Zetches. Legit. Well, is that last week of
Okay.
round robins as well before finals?
So is this
Not
semis?
sure. Sorry?
Is this the semis?
Do we have semis? Is that the
I
one?
don't know. This is new to me.
No, I don't think we have semis. So
I think we
this
just
is
have
the
a
final. Yeah, it's the final playoffs, I think. And then next week it's first and second play for first and second, and third and fourth play for third and fourth, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of round robins and then finals because we only
Yeah.
have 4 teams. So there's no point in doing semis and stuff. But
People mad
Yeah,
that
Dream
Max playing
Team.
now.
Dream Team did win their first game last week. They won their first match against Cute Sox. So
Yeah, I think I streamed part of that match.
Oh god, destroy
yeah,
all
I think
records
it
off that
did.
match. Oh my
I think it
god.
did.
Yeah,
That was actually a very close match. It went all the way to 3 games, and I think he went to the 5th game on control as well. So
We had a bunch of tiebreakers, I think. Two?
Yeah, a bunch of tiebreakers.
Well, I guess
So,
at this
yeah,
rate,
that
we'll be
game took
starting
forever.
at 7:30.
Does like Orton have to play because he's drunk? Oh please, Vinny, no, Vinny, no. Oh, those are. Oh no, Vinny, don't say that. Oh
There
no.
are there
Oh,
is
God.
some
Oh no.
there's,
Oh
some
god.
nice debate going on right now about the rules of the tournament.
Isn't like the creator of the whole thing supposed to be one of these people?
I think
No.
Dream Team is mostly made of people who
Yeah.
Who,
So Dream Team
organized
is
the
mostly
tournament.
made of people who are friends of the person who did the tournament. The person who did the tournament, Lon, I think, isn't here today. At least I don't
Chris
see him.
Long?
Schlong.
Not
No,
Schlong.
not Schlong.
Not Schlong, like legitimately someone named Long, and then like numbers, or Lon numbers.
Lon
So
numbers,
is it-
yeah, we just call him Will because that's
Yeah,
what he
it's called
wants to
Will.
be called. But well, we're
Yeah, but Will's
probably
not.
going to be starting on our first map pretty soon. Where
What-
looks
what
like
order is
Hanamuara has been banned. Hanamuara. Actually, I should open up that Twitch chat to see whether people are trash talking me.
No, someone just. They
No,
only just
Enron.
started.
I got my
talking.
car serviced like what was it? Literally half an hour ago. I got my car serviced.
Oh yeah.
Did-
Thanks
did-
for that tidbit of information, Munchie. Are you going to expand on that? Like, how is this relevant to Overwatch? How, is this going to have severe repercussions for the
I
tournament?
was almost late because of that. There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
You're not even playing, so it doesn't matter.
I wanted to be here with you.
Oh, I love you too, Munchie.
I love you too.
People are asking where Will is.
Dead. He got drunk and died.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
It's definitely dead. So I'm assuming ownership of AAOL
Of the
and
entire
I'm
tournament? Are you
willing-
gonna put
of the
Q-Sox as
entire
number
tournament. Q-Sox. So for my first declaration, Q-Sox has obviously won like season 1. Just blindingly flying colors. You know, the uncontested, completely uncontested. Second, I'm selling the was it amateur or is it Australian first? Or whichever one. AAOL. Yeah, I'm selling that. $2 million. There we go.
Wait, you're selling the tournament?
Selling the brand.
I thought you were going to sell
$2
your
million.
place in the tournament or something like that. Like,
God no, why would I do that? God, that's
I don't
worth
know.
next to nothing. Think
hey man, our teams cost 20 million. Yeah, I'm sure this tournament's worth more than 20 million, right?
Does Australia have a team for the World Cup?
No, not yet.
Yeah, no, it's blank, isn't it?
Oh no, you're talking World Cup.
Ah.
I'm talking like Overwatch League. It's right. The best team in Overwatch League is currently a Korean team owned by an NA organization
Kind of should be
located in
talking about
Europe.
it. We should be talking about the
Esports.
teams, shouldn't we?
Esports, guys.
Hey, so the Dream Team has Pizza subbing for them on a DPS today, which is kind of out of her role. She normally does all supports for the Cute Sox. Oh, how will she perform
We're going to
today?
be starting off with Bjorn to win on the attack on Anubis. And, well, the Hanzo pick for Colonel Wong is actually pretty interesting. Hanzo's pretty good on attack on this first point, but you really have to play around him. They're playing the Zarya as well to try and combo that ult. And the Genji from Awesome Noise says that we see them dive into that left-hand side, but immediately getting smashed by Vinny's hammer there.
Dream Team
getting
is
3
slightly
kills.
split, and they... Oh, did they lose a Mercy for that? I don't know. They might have.
Yeah,
Leafy's
well, that's
dead, right?
something we didn't
Yeah,
really talk
sure.
about actually. The Mercy changes
down.
have come through, and we are playing on the live patch, so
Oh boy.
Mercy is a lot
more
better
is.
now than she used to be.
She's a lot less rage-inducing.
Oh, Vinny Lou's shield is getting dangerously low here. He's forced to back away as Norza dives in. Inner Pizza getting a kill onto the Lucio as well, and then the Transcendence is dropped to try and
Pizza.
even up the situation.
Pizza. Oh my god. Doing so well today.
Yeah, well, Pizza pulling some weight there on that Soldier 76. Not her usual role, as Munchkin mentioned, and Awesome Lows is still alive there in the background. They're chasing him, they know where he is, and he gets Chun-Li actually, he gets a kill.
He gets Chun-Li.
And manages to escape. He's very, very low right now, and he's bubbled by Zarya, gets back, and now if Bjorn actually push in very quickly here, they'll be able to catch Dream Team at a man disadvantage.
And it seems like they are. Winston coming in. Well,
oh, we have a pause. Not sure what's going on.
is that a fact?
There's a very awkward time to pause as well, because
Please be kind.
have just dived in.
It just said, "Oh, Mac." Mac
Oh
is
my
nothing.
god. It's a bit of...
Wait, what?
I don't know what's going on here, but there's also diving in there, and the Dragon Blade is dropped by Awesome Lollies. He gets in a pizza there in the background. Norza finishing off that kill onto Free as well. Chun-Li with that Riptide getting one kill in return, but he's immediately rezzed up. That Mercy has come into play here. Monka is switching onto it, and this is going to be a reasonably fast cap, I reckon. There's no real opportunity, I think, for Dream Team to come back and contest here.
Even if they
especially
try,
because they're not playing a
Awesome
Lucio.
Molly is just gonna stop them.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly write down the team names.
Well, yeah, actually, interestingly, neither team is playing a Lucio. They're opting for that Mercy for the
The
res.
Mercy change has been really, really powerful. Like, it's become a very, very big staple of competitive over the last couple of days. It's only been like 3 days, right? 4 days.
As one person, as Reku described to me, well, if if you get a pick and Mercy res it, you're continually at a man disadvantage if you're not playing Mercy. As Nausea gets taken down very, very low with the help of that Discord orb. He's taken out as well by Chun-Li. And, well, looks like it's going to have to be a reset here for Bjorn to win. Kana Wong, interestingly, has switched onto that Reaper.
Oh, beautiful cartwheel there. Landing right next to the body of Zenyatta. Very poetic.
Well, as I was saying, Kana Wong on that Reaper, very popular pick, even in the pro scene on point B of Anubis, trying to get that...
Is it really? On Anubis?
Yeah, on Anubis point B, they're trying... Mostly because, actually, that most pro teams run Sombra, especially on this second point, as Norza gets an early kill there onto Chun-Li, and this could be their opportunity to push in. And the grab is popping, gets 4 people, but everyone's being healed up.
Oh, counter grab.
The counter grab, the Transcendence will counter that
Nothing
as
really
well.
comes out of it.
And no kills,
accidentally
despite
charges the ulti, the Transcendence. Oh,
then he gets the counter Wong, he's taking that very low, but he's being healed up by that
He's been
Mercy. He
wrecked.
drops the shadow, gets a couple of people, but no kills. Really,
it was really, it was a bit unfortunate for what's her name? Noxious? No, Homunculus. It's a bit unfortunate for Homunculus. Mercy had to dive in like pretty deep to get Zarya back up, and wasn't really able to get back out again because she got focused like immediately, which is kind of what you have to
those
do.
Mercy changes coming into effect. Mercy res is no longer hide and seek. It's much more dangerous for her to go in and res. And she will probably end up dying if she has to go right into the enemy team and get that res up. So. As we see the dive come through once again for Bjorn to win. Norza trying to do what he can. He pops that Primal Rage, he's bashing that Zenyatta around in the back line. Meanwhile, Pizza actually getting the Pulse Bomb onto him, but Kana Wong drops that Death Blossom. He gets the kill, and Awesome Lolly's dashing through a couple of members as well. Now they've got
Pizza swapping over to
control
Tracer,
of the point
to
in
no
a Pizza,
avail.
trying to do what he can on their Tracer. And the Transcendence...
What's the new thing called?
Trying to contest. Freeze now back. He's gonna res in a pizza up. And Elsamore is immediately dashing through Briefy to get that kill. He's trapped though. He's trapped. He pulls out a Dragon Blade, but he's trapped. He ends up getting Shalong at the end, and he gets Vidilu and finishes off the cap. That was pretty nice in the end there. 2 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Credit to Dream Team. They did actually hold it for a decent amount of time. But it does mean that they'll have a very difficult fight ahead of them with 2.5 minutes to beat.
Yeah, that's right. And Kana Wong actually getting that crucial kill with a Death Blossom. That's I didn't really finish my explanation, but a lot of pro teams do like to play the Reaper because on defense, Sombra is so strong. And Reaper, a lot of the time, even when he's EMP'd, can do quite a lot of work. He doesn't really need to... He doesn't need his abilities to deal that damage and get those kills.
He does not. Do you know if his
So-
passive is stopped by EMP? No,
No,
right?
it's not. His passive is not.
And
so he
nothing
can
of
still
value was
lifesteal.
EMP'd.
Yeah, so it only stops his activating. So it's Wraith Form and Shadow Step. But yeah, so you can do a lot of work, and then they have that. They run that combo. They try and get one of the outside health packs on the left-hand side in that little building, with their own Sombra, and charge up an EMP and try and get that Talon combo going with the EMP and Death Blossom to get that snowball capture. So,
Making use of the high ground.
well, we're gonna swap sides now. Inner Pizza is hovering over the Pharah. Actually, how is Pizza's Pharah? What do you reckon, Muskie? Your teammate.
She does okay. I think it's more. I think it's more her Mercy experience is going to come into play. Whoa, where's she?
Well, this time Briefly is going to be the one playing Mercy for us, so see what she
Briefly
can
was
get
playing
done
Mercy
here.
last round as well.
Yeah, no, I'm saying a bit of a role switch. Pizza
Oh,
usually the
alright.
Mercy player for her team, but well, Chun-Li's going to stay on that Junkrat.
It's not really
as
something
well.
new from Pizza. I think she's a very she's really our team captain. Like she can fill real well.
Very versatile.
I say that as she like donks 2 rockets into the ledge.
Well, actually, the members of Bjorn to Win hiding on this high ground is something you see a lot, but the members of Dream Team trying to go through that left-hand side, and they've managed to take control of that room. Now they're trying to push the members of Bjorn to Win off that high ground. Colonel 1 goes very, very low. Actually, Pizza getting the first kill onto Norza, but immediately rezzed up by Homunculus.
Vinny and Long just being slightly confused, I feel. Yeah, and briefly going down because she had to dive to get back to her nets.
Yeah, and Chech's and Noxious. Noxious actually having a decent amount of charge now, finishing off those kills. Vinny gets a late one onto Checkers, but he's forced to charge back out, and he gets
To no
killed
avail.
very late. So that's going to delay that second push quite a bit.
We
But-
see the tactical compliment over by Chun-Li to Checkers. Who replies with spam? Oh,
Well, anyway,
polite.
we're actually seeing Winston, Reinhardt, and it's not really something you see a lot, but it can work. You're trying to get that dive going and have some backline defense with the Reinhardt shield. And, well, Awesome Molly's trying to do what he can. He's behind the enemy team now. He's forced to dash out as Schlong jumps on him. And I'm never
We
going to
agreed
get
not to
tired
call
of
him
saying
that.
that name, Schlong.
we agree not to call him that.
If only Matt was watching right now, he would have something to say, I reckon. They've once
only.
again taken control of that left-hand side room. They're trying to get a
Homunculus
pick
is
where they
doing
can.
well,
Now
but-
the Transcendence is
oh,
popped, but
no!
countered by that Graviton. They're holding everyone there in that choke. And Chun-Li, meanwhile, gets the kill with the Riptide. This could be the chance. Shlong jumping on Colonel Wong. They're taking down to half, but he pops the Primal Rage, finishes him off, and meanwhile, Awesome Lollies also with that Dragon Blade in the back line. And, well,
Checkers goes
he
down.
takes out Inner Pizza, but Flipjack gets a kill onto his opposite Zenyatta, and, well, this is
Also, like,
going to be a
beating
cap, I
AC3.
think.
Yeah.
Awesome
think they've
Lollies
given up.
is forced back, and now they will begin their attack on point B. Similar time banks to the one that Bjorn to Win had on their attack. So we'll see
is,
whether they can snowball this.
Neck to neck.
Well, alt economy wise, there's only the Valkyrie
I don't really
and
have that
Transcendence available for Bjorn, but because they did pop a couple of ults trying to defend that point A, this could be a very good opportunity for Dream Team. They're going to go through that left-hand side once again. Briefly is taken out. He goes very, very low, and the dash will confirm that kill, so they're going to have to back
wait
out
for
here,
him.
I think. Well, Chun-Li actually getting a kill onto Colonel 1 to keep it even. They're trying to push in, as Bjorn to Win is trying to push in, trying to confirm some kill, and the barrage comes down. He gets that Mercy, but also Molly is meanwhile getting Zenyatta in the back line, and Checkers also
That may have
taking down
been-
the Kara.
That may have been a
Schlong
little
is
bit
now
of a
the only
hasty
one
use
left.
of ultimates. Long goes down to Checkers.
Well, Pizza is now swapping over to that Tracer, so... But ultimately, they didn't feed that much ult charge there in that push, and they managed to hold on to all of their own ults as well. They've got that... sorry,
No, they did
I'm getting the teams confused. Getting the teams mixed up.
Um,
they did... What, did they pop any ults that
Yeah,
last
they
push
popped
must
the barrage, but it didn't really matter
yes.
because Pizza seems like she wanted to swap over with the Tracer.
Well,
And
contrary to what I just said, They did
It
feed
was an
quite a bit of
ult.
ult charge. They did feed quite a bit of ult charge because they Beyond to Win now have 3 ults available: the Dragon Blade,
about 3 ults
Transcendence, and the Valkyrie. As we see, they're going to take a right-hand side push, but Osmose once again is completely behind Dream Team, and they're taking out members in that backline. Takes out that Junkrat. Wong also taking out the.
Right now.
Not sure what it was there. Missed it on the kill feed. Well.
Wall and getting a 2-for-1.
Well, Wong actually getting a double kill with those Helix rockets, and the Dragon Blade is also popped by Osmose, but most of his team has already died, and he gets the Mercy in the end. The res comes through, and this could actually be a pretty good tempo res, as now there's a huge man advantage for Beyond to Win, and they manage to expel the members of Dream Team.
That crucial Mercy res, which didn't result in her death, really turned things over for Bjorn.
Well, it's definitely much easier when you're on the defending side to get those safe reses. So. Wong is going to swap over to that McCree. That's another pick that has definitely increased in popularity in recent times.
They held on to their point very, very well for. Like they didn't. I think they used maybe 1 ult, and Dream used pretty much all their ults.
Yeah, I think it was only the Dragon Blade. Now they have a pretty good ult economy. The Earth Shadow's almost up as well. Together with Transcendence, the Valkyrie still up, and the Graviton Surge for that team-wide potential. As Awesome is trying to do what he can there in the background.
Shadow's gonna be up a bit.
Jekka's actually taking very low there, but he's healed up. Chun-Li getting the kill onto the right now. This is their chance to dive in. Res does come through, and the Valkyrie also coming through, resing the Zarya as well, and the Graviton Surge is actually... the Graviton Surge comes down, and Noxious getting resed up again, and now the Dragon Blade comes out for Awesome Mollies. He gets long here, and the Valkyrie is expiring now, and it's still pretty scrappy, even fight, but no, the kills are going way of the defense as the respawns come through. And once again, Beyond to Win hold the point. And still 0% on that progress meter, so Dream Team not really having much luck.
I feel like it was decent. Dream now has removed their ult advantage for what was basically maybe 1 ult. Was a Zen ult, I think.
Unfortunately, they used the grab as well. I thought they could have held on to that. They could have baited out all the ults, died quickly, and reset, and held on to that Graviton Surge, because that could have been crucial in the next fight. They're probably going to miss that one. They've almost got the Valkyrie up now. Flipjack switching over that Lucio. And, well, they're trying to find a way to attack in here. They're going to go through that right side again.
Might not. Pizza just seems like she's exploring a little bit.
She's trying to do what she can and bait. Oh, she gets a flash, but not killed. Wong missing an opportunity there. And, well, the dive comes through. Vinny trying to do what he can. Getting a kill onto that Mercy, that's going to be important. And Colonel Wong getting the kill onto the Lucio, though. There's now a man advantage for Dream Team as they're pushing the members of Beyond to Win back into that left-hand side. And finishing off those kills, the res also comes through onto Colonel Wong. Now the respawns are coming through.
A very...
Pulse Bomb thrown out, doesn't get anything, but Colonel Wong meanwhile getting the Deadeye kill onto the Lucio. Res up, and Valkyrie is popped by the Dream Team.
Has lost their
try
Mercy.
And confirm
this could be the end. This could be the end for it.
Oh, Chun-Li gets that kill onto the Reinhardt as well, and he's immediately resing up Flipjack. And these fights are just going on forever thanks to that res.
Solo ult.
Solo also wants to try and confirm as best as possible. The Mercy's still alive, and she manages to get back in and res. This could be a big deal as the sound barrier is popped, and the Graviton Surge will ensure the end of this push. Together with that Dragon Blade by Awesome Mollies, managing to get Dragon Blade at the perfect time. And, well, I think that's going to be it. They're trying
desperately to stall just a little bit longer. Pizza throwing her bombs
just to get what they can. She's trying to do what she can. Colonel Wong switch over to the Tracer now. Try and get back onto the point as fast as possible. And Flipjack is taken down. That's going to be a successful defense by Bjorn to win.
Bjorn to we. Did yours work out as well? I just got Bjorn to we.
Well, I think once again what we saw from Dream Team is something that we've been seeing all season. That is, they're not patient with their ult usage. They throw ults into fights that they've already lost, and then brew it next push when they don't have the ult to
What the heck was that?
to confirm the attack. So yeah, that's it.
It was very, very strange. I
Why, what
think. Did you see? Were you watching the play of the game?
Yeah,
the
where
right was
he
charging
charged into a
and
pillar and managed to kill.
charged
it,
into a
yeah.
pillar. Somehow managed to kill Checkers on Zen. That was.
Was that not because Checkers was very low, and he managed to like clip her?
Yeah,
Clip
I
him,
thought I
sorry?
had like the crunch sound effect of a pin, but could have just been a clip. Yeah.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
There's like 50
You have to
damage, I
remember
think.
that kill cams are also very bad. In that they're very inaccurate. So it's possible there was some, I don't know, coordinate.
There was some
coordinates
magic
that were wrong.
that went wrong.
Yeah.
Some Jeff magic. Jeff,
Well,
Jeff's
first
a busy
match.
guy.
First match is completed quite quickly, which is good for me. Which means I'll probably be able to cast this entire match. So.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna see Junkertown, or was that banned?
I don't think Junkertown's in the map pool, is it?
It is.
Because the
I've been
map pool
playing
was
Junkertown.
set. I believe the
Well,
map pool was.
this one for
Sorry?
not the map pool for AAOL. There was some debate about whether it should be included or not. It might have not been. To
I'm
give
not
teams
sure.
a
I
chance
wasn't.
to
I
learn it.
wasn't privy to those discussions, but my understanding was the map pool was confirmed at the start of the tournament, so we wouldn't. Usually, you wouldn't be including new maps halfway through the tournament unless
But
there's a.
Junkertown's so fun.
I actually have not played on the new map yet. I haven't even managed
Junkertown's
to.
fun. It's pretty much McCree's like wet dream. You have huge wide expanses. You can just fire away with impunity. You
To be
can
honest,
get to the
that sounds more like McCree's get dived on, get shit on, like
No,
West
it's
Nile.
fine. You just queue in an open field. First time I played McCree in 2 weeks. First time I played Junkertown. Just what's the thing? It's 5 quintuple kill. Yeah, quintuple deadeye. Beautiful. I think I have the replay somewhere. Who's hungry?
Munchie, sometimes people just aren't as good as you, okay? Like, you don't have to brag. You don't have to brag,
Not
alright?
bragging.
I know,
I'm crediting
like,
the
before the
map.
map's even released, you know all the secrets, you know exactly what's gonna go, you know exactly what's good on that map. You just have this huge advantage. You have the inside knowledge from Jeff there.
Jeff,
But,
Jeff is my close friend and compatriot from my schooling days.
Were you the one who taught him to be toxic, or was it the other way around?
No, it was the other way around.
Okay.
We both know it's the other way around. But yeah, it's a it's a little known fact that Jeff used to be black. I don't know. Oh god. Oh boy. Please don't watch this back. My god.
Oh my god.
Gotta fill time, alright? You won't let me talk about my car. You won't let me talk about
Dude, I
what
like
else?
talk about your car. I didn't tell you not to.
So much
Just talk
like
about your car.
well, I think we drained like 5 liters of oil out of the thing. And it was like black coffee. Holy shit.
I'd much rather go back to the Black Jeff thing.
Dude, man, are you sure the
We can
stream's
say that
on,
later.
eh? It says offline for me.
What?
Are you streaming on some other channel?
I'm streaming on my channel. Herm told me to stream on mine. That's why.
What is your channel?
Ah, good.
It's in the chat.
Oh, damn. I don't check Discord, man. What the
Uh,
fuck?
Oh, let's go on some
the
benches.
Antibus. Antibus. The Antibus.
No wonder. I had the chat open for a
GSTV.
thing. I'm like, why is no one saying it?
Well, there's been lots of chat actually.
Okay.
A lot by Shadow Princess too.
Shadow
Alright,
Princess.
I have the right chat open now. Did you say Shadow Priest?
Shadow Princess.
Shadow Princess?
Shut up.
Shadow Princess.
Close enough.
For sure. For sure.
And now Will sends me the stream key for the channel.
Yep.
A little bit late.
Do you want them to pause when...
It depends.
We'll
Do you
switch
really
over?
want everyone to change
Ask Will.
channel?
No, give me a sec.
You figure it out. If so, it'll take me like
Will.
10 seconds.
Where's Will?
He DM'd me.
Oh, maybe we can figure it out. Figure it out after this map.
Yeah, don't matter. We'll have map 3 up on our AAOL.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, it's going to be Hollywood, which is the Dream Team's map choice. And Kunawong is on that Hanzo. Is he
Otten
gonna stick
coming
with it?
back.
Let's see. He is going to stick with it. So this is a choice that you do see occasionally as well. Pretty good map for Hanzo on attack. Meanwhile, no real. Otten has come back. Otten has come back for the Dream Team, so they're back with their normal team members.
Little bird has the word that Otten was slightly drunk and was unable to play that first round.
I see. Well, Chun-Li getting that kill there on the dive, so Kunawong also with the scatter, taking out Shlong, and the res actually coming in onto Norza, so this could be big for Björn to win. They're jumping into that cafe, trying to deal with the remaining members, and Norza, meanwhile, with that damage boost, cleaving through the members of Dream Team.
Yeah, very clean victory for Björn.
That was pretty much as clean as you could really get.
They lost their zen, but you know, Jack is a big boy. He'll come back.
He'll survive.
He'll live.
Yeah.
Oh, the Monculus.
Well, meanwhile,
the Dream
actually,
Team can't see
Osamon's going
this.
very low. He
Also.
does manage to survive, and so does Norza. And Osamon is just so YOLO. Like he should be playing YOLO, to be honest. He's just like, yep, I have half health again. Time to jump back in. And,
They're
Monko's
really
doing a
making
very
their
good job
mercy
trying to
work.
manage healing so many
Oh,
aggressive
jeez.
teammates. As Awesome does get that kill, but Chun-Li gets rezzed up by Bree Free. Norza also dying, but getting rezzed up. And, well, the advantage is still to Bjorn to win. The Dream Team have to back off around this corner in the streets phase. And ult economy wise, Dream Team do have a slight advantage here. They have 3 ults, and the Valkyrie's almost up as well. And, well, Kunawong almost has that Dragon Strike as the scatter takes out Flipjack, but Chun-Li answers back with the Riptire. And the res comes through onto Noxious though, and Flipjack also getting res, so it's just get one person getting picked, then immediately getting res. This is the new meta, guys. So Vinny goes very low, just trying to do what he can, and he pops that Primal Rage, and the Valkyrie's prop now for both teams. Mercy's flying through the air, and
Oh boy.
Awesome is getting the kill onto that Zenyatta, but rezzed up once again. Shlong getting the kill onto Noxious though, that can't be rezzed.
Oh,
No, I was wrong, it
getting a little
was rezzed. Scrumpton Surge coming down now, catching 4 members. The Tac Visor also popped, and so is the Dragon Blade. And Awesome Law is getting 3 kills with that, and that could be what triggers a good teamfight win for Bjorn to win. And the Dragon Strike also comes out.
Dragon just coming to join the party somehow.
Chun-Li, meanwhile, getting a
Whoa.
couple of kills, and he takes
Whoa.
out Kunawong as well. Chun-Li
Chun-Li.
clutching it out there at the end.
Chun-Li.
Oh my god. Clutching it out, the only person left alive, getting those 3 kills. Kunawong is rezzed up though by Hulanka, so now there's a fight once again on that payload, very close to that cap. And this is where Dream Team have a spawn advantage. Vinny jumping in with only half health, immediately headshot by Kunawong, taken down with that Discord orb as well. And Awesome Ball is meanwhile is wreaking some more havoc in the backline, taking down Chun-Li. Kunawong is very low, but Flipjack is still coming back. And they do manage to get that cap. That was a very long, extended fight with lots of ults. And,
It was a street fight just the entire way since from out the front of the saloon. I think that is, yeah. It was a
yeah, like
saloon.
neither team was able to really get an advantage because every time they got a pick, you immediately got rezzed up by Mercy.
we live in some very strange times in Iraq.
Yeah, well, what you need is Korean dive. You need Korean dive. You need Sombra. That's what you need. This new meta. No one's really sure how the scatter onto Otten there will open up the fight. It doesn't look like
Ooh.
they have res available.
You see a bit of a
Oh,
variation of.
Well, the dragon is popped to try and counter this Bastion pick by Chun-Li, and they do manage to displace him. The dive comes through, but not by Norza, and he's doing so much damage right now. The grab comes through into the backline meanwhile, but no one is dying. Norza manages to jump back in and pop that bubble to keep everyone alive. Meanwhile, Otten getting that kill onto the Mercy, but
Kunawong's
The other
like
wing-
dancing in the face of Vinny. picking off like
Yeah, Bjorn to win, getting those kills now. They have a huge man advantage. Flipjack, the only one left alive, is taken out. And the Mercy's coming through, but no, denied, and the Dash is dead as well. And that's going to be a completion. It is. And
once again, very, very convincing for Bjorn. Plenty of time left on the clock.
yeah, well, I find it interesting that Bjorn are playing this really pick-oriented comp with the Hanzo, despite the fact that Mercy exists in this game. It's like
Bjorn have been very, very good about picking off Bravery. She's been getting a little. He or she has been getting a little bit better in staying out the way of both the Zen and the Hanzo overall. But it's a little slow. It's a little slow. It's a little late to be doing it during the match.
yeah, well,
you can sort of feel the difference in experience that we have with Homunculus and Bravery, and it's kind of costing the team now that Mercy is such a such a big weight onto whether a team has a victory or not.
yeah, like a lot of times the Mercy player can actually have such a huge impact right now, and it could be that the Mercy player decides who wins and loses the fight, or wins and loses the point. Literally, you can get out-mercied in this game now. So it's not a matter of, does the Mercy hide better? It's a matter of, oh, does the Mercy decide the right person to res at the right time? And whether she manages to position herself so that she gets those safe reses and manages her cooldowns appropriately, pops Valkyrie at the right time, you know, that kind of stuff. So
she's taking the role that maybe Lucio used to have, just sort of like that 95% pick rate. I'm probably going to see Mercy take it almost.
We'll see whether that settles down later on as people try to figure it out. But as for now, well, interestingly, Bjorn is not going to be playing a Mercy on the defense. They're going to be playing the Ana, and Torbjorn and Orisa coming out as well. Mansky's got to be happy with that. Colonel Wong is going to play that Roadhog.
Yay.
Roadhog has seen a bit of an increase as well in usage lately since the Mercy patch. So Roadhog's pick potential and displacement potential are pretty good as Vinny takes down that forward turret, but Checkers managed to get 30% ult charge from that, so definitely very worth, I would say, as they're going to try and come around that left-hand side, around the building. Awesome Lows Go gets an early kill on the Chun-Li with that dash. Swiss strike, he jumps down onto that high ground, pushes Colonel Wong off, but he's taken down by the Orisa. And they're still trying to do what they can here, but they probably should back off, I would say.
So
and they are
getting pushed back a little bit.
Backing up, Awesome Low trying to do what he can. Oh, very nice deflect. That gets a lot of damage in, but he's forced to back away, not able to confirm those kills. Checker's almost up to that Molten Core. And, well, they're back onto that high ground of the house, trying to do what they can. Colonel Wong in that stairwell. He's trying to pull the members of
oh boy,
Dream Team off the high ground.
Knowles like getting in the face of
the Molten Core's available, but the Valkyrie is also available for Dream Team as Colonel Wong is popping that whole hog into that stairwell and pushing everyone away into the line of fire of the Orisa and the turret.
Oh.
He slept, he's taken down, but the damage has already been done. Molten Core also popped for Checkers to confirm those kills. Pretty efficient defense in the end. They managed to do that with 2 ults. And didn't manage to feed Dream Team much ult charge either. Dream Team are coming up onto that Riptide and the Dragon Blades. This could be a pretty good opportunity. They have the Nano Blade available.
It's a little bit tight for Bjorn in that Homunculus is their only healer at the moment. They do have armor available from Checkers. And actually, I wanted to talk a little bit about Teresa once we're done with this team fight. It's been a strat that's been around for a very, very long time, but it's been seeing increased use in the last.
Well, Nanoblade comes out now as he interrupts Munchki and gets the immediate kill. Dragon Blade also popped for Awesome Lollies with the Nano Boost, and it's just two Genjis going hands in the back line. And well, Checkers though manages to be that difference. He gets the DMAC, he gets Chun-Li, and well, overwhelming team fight win there for Bjorn to win. Checkers being a difference on
really
that
serving Bjorn like very, very well. I feel allowing them to get those like well, very, very crucial picks where, as and where they choose, really. Ah, before I was so rudely interrupted by the Super Saiyan anime battles. Yeah, Torreisa has been around for a while, but I think when did Orisa get released? It's really,
It's quite a while ago now, probably like
Yeah.
4 or 5 months, something like that.
yeah. So Torreisa has been around for a really, really long time, but only recently has seen an uptick in use. Do you have
Well,
any sort of...
Orisa had huge buffs in the last patch as well, so she's definitely a lot better. Noxious, though, is in a very bad situation now. He's trying to protect that turret as best as possible. Norza getting the 2-man Earth Shatter will put an end to those plans, and Colonel Wong coming through with that whole hog in the backline. Getting 3, I believe. And self-destruct is popped by Briefly. I'm not sure about that decision.
Whoa.
And he's killed by the turret before he can get remeked. And there's only 10 seconds left now on the clock, so they're gonna have to scramble to get onto this point and trigger overtime. Dream Team not able to get much of this. Now trying to hold at this choke.
Oh, that might have been...
Vinny getting
not the
taken down,
best
Souls
plan.
Flipjack, and that's gonna be the end of that map. And Bjorn to win takes the victory 3-0. Full
So
holding
sad.
Dream Team. In fact.
A little sad when the healers have to try and scramble to get back from the point. I feel like in that situation, it's almost better to just hang back and hope that one of your teammates can get in the point. Because, well,
They didn't have much time, unfortunately, so it was a bit of a scramble either way.
It was a bit of a scramble. Oh, that very, very rude BM. You might get to leave on time now.
Hey, you never know.
It's only 5:45.
But,
It's only 5:45.
Well, I actually want to talk about something that we didn't really talk about in well, I kind of mentioned in passing on Anubis, but the influence of Mercy in this game now, it's not a matter of, you can't really play this poke dive. So the original poke dive, with the Tracer or the Soldier or both, in fact, trying to, poke from long range, getting that initial pick and then immediately diving in once you get that pick. Right,
Okay.
so it's a bit of a positioning battle at first, and then once the first pick comes through, the team immediately dives in and team wipes. Right, you can't really play that now with Mercy. It's very, very difficult because what ends up happening is you get the first pick and immediately it's rezzed. So what Bjorn to win have changed up, and they did it on Hollywood Attack as well, is they're playing a very pick-oriented comp. So they're playing the Genji, the normal Genji Winston dive, and they're playing the Hanzo. So the idea, I think, behind this, I'm not going to try and pretend to be Beyond to Win's coach or anything like that, but as far as I can see, the idea behind it is Mercy can res once every 30 seconds. So let's say you win that poke war and you get the first pick. Mercy reses, but then you have the instant follow-up with the Hanzo able to get the pick as soon as that invulnerability comes off. He can get the second pick immediately, and that can't be rezzed. So it's a matter of like confirming, yes, we have a man advantage, and then diving in for that team wipe.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting actually that this is the solution that they've devised for the new Mercy.
I actually didn't really see that. Did not occur to me.
Well, I thought it was a bit strange because Kanawang, I know he's a very good Hanzo player, but he hasn't played much Hanzo recently, and I mean, just in these 2 maps, he's played it twice on each map. So,
Wouldn't this be great if we could interview people? Hey.
maybe that's a
Remember the
feature
thing I
we'll
said
add for
ages
next
ago?
season. We just don't have the technology yet, Monkey. I'm sorry.
Jeff hasn't patched it in yet.
Yeah.
Jeff's taking his holiday, answering the prayers of Mercy players and Junkrat players everywhere, spreading the love.
Okay. This is another thing that we have to talk about is D.Va has been radically changed as well. So
Oh yeah.
defense
Oof,
matrix
forgot about that.
is much less effective than before, but D.Va now is very, very good at diving in with an aggressive dive, and that's exactly what Beyond to Win is playing right now. They're playing as I say that, they swap off to the Zarya, but this is still a very aggressive dive comp with the Genji and the Doomfist coming through. So once again, possibly trying to get a very, very quick team wipe and negate the influence of that Mercy Res as much as possible. It's not a poke dive. It's a they all jump in and they get a team wipe, or they all get wiped. It's this very black
All or
and
nothing.
white thing right
Death
now.
falling.
But I mean, they've switched to the Ana. They've decided that they want more of that burst healing.
Oh boy.
So it's
This
still a
could,
very-
this could be very interesting. Vinny is slightly separated, but in a very, very good position to give some back
Well,
support.
actually, Changli is playing Mei. He manages to get kind of Wong there with a very nice wall, and but well, they managed to get that team wipe as well. Orton dashing through 3 members, and that wall was
No one
absolutely
on
beautiful.
Dream
Cut
really
off 2
saw,
members there on that choke. So
Mr. Vinny Lu just going around to the left there, and just being able to come in for the backstab on, was it? Who was it? Was it Checkers that he got the backstab on? Well, I think so. Anyway.
possibly, yeah. That's right. Flipjack does not have a crosshair apparently, as Nausea gets frozen up, but the bubble will save him, and the Ana grenade as well. And now the dive comes through. Vinny getting that kill
hitting off
onto
out of space.
Loza. Free reses our bottom. They have a huge amount of advantage right now. They're going to snowball this into a team fight win with Vinny popping that prime rage as well. And this, once again, is the effect of Mercy. Nausea was the Otten was the first one to go down in that fight, and he got immediately rezzed up, so it didn't matter.
We're entering the age of 7v7. Those are the Mercy.
And now we see Homunculus switching off to that Mercy, and Kunawang has decided, no, he wants to get all Australian on us, so... Well, meanwhile, they're gonna have a huge disadvantage, and the wall, once again, that's beautiful! Beautiful wall, and the Blizzard is popped again, the Dragon Blade comes out, and this is just gonna be killing fields for Otten. In fact, we know he's killed by the passive, but it doesn't matter. The res is coming through, and actually this could be a pretty good opportunity. Otten did feed a little bit there, and the res, the Transcendence there, Transcendence coming
Transcendence
down,
saving be free.
and the counter, Dragon Blade now popped by Awesome as he gets Flipjack, but the wall will protect the remaining members. No, he gets Vinny Lu as well, very, very late. The grab goes down, but countered by the down barrier, and this very extended fight is coming to an end now as the advantage goes to Dream Team. The wall will prevent Schlong's retreat, and well, they're gonna get offensive and try and back the members of Bjorn to win further away into spawn, which I think is a very good idea
Mr.
because
Vinny.
of that May
Vinny.
wall ensuring that Vinny died. That was
That was very... Wow.
well, that was definitely unfortunate. Otten getting trapped by a Junkrat trap while on Farah. Well, as they're now spawn camping actually, and very effectively as well. And this is kind of what you can do with a Mercy. Like, doesn't matter if you get picked in the spawn while you're spawn camping. Mercy can just res them up. You can just be so much more offensive and aggressive with that new Mercy if you have an advantage. And the Graviton Surge is popped out. The barrier will prevent. Oh no. The Riptide comes through once that barrier expires, and Awesome is finishing off the last kill onto Chungli. That is a brilliant team wipe, very efficient as well. Meanwhile, though, there's some backcapping going on. Flipjack trying to aggressively do what he can, but he's taken out. And
We coined the name Dirty Bang. Please use it.
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that last week. The Dirty Bang.
It's happened twice now.
I thought it was the Aussie Bang, man.
Huh? Aussie
Wasn't
Bang?
it the Aussie Bang?
It can be the Aussie Bang.
Yeah, it was the Aussie Bang. It was a very nice Aussie
Bang.
Bang from Konawa. As Dream Team do get in through that side door now, they're trying to get back in onto the point. The rotation
Trying to
comes
get a
through
different
from
angle going up top. Do you think Bjorn has smelt them yet? Yes, they have.
well, they definitely have because they're rotating, and they definitely know now because they're all now jumping down onto the point. The Blizzard comes out to try and zone them off, and this is a very good play as they're all in that choke, and the barrage
Something
comes
just
through,
shy.
kills Colonel Wong, but
97,
Colonel Wong immediately rezzed up,
98,
and the Valkyrie
99,
popped.
and we are in overtime, folks.
Yeah, we're in overtime, and the Valkyrie is providing a huge advantage to Bjorn right now with all that chain healing going on, and
We're likely going to see
Dragon
Dream
Blade?
lose this though, because well, they've lost.
Dragon Blade out for awesome volleys, countered by the sound barrier. And
Sunbearer
still
might keep
going.
on alive just in time. No,
Oh, I didn't get tell you bad about that Mercy actually. Noxious and also finished up the last remaining kills. And Shalong desperately trying to get back onto the point. The res comes through onto Flipjack, so the overtime will continue. And no, the switch comes through.
Bjorn getting that early pick on Dream's Mercy was just very, well, it was very fatal for Dream's push.
Well,
And
the
this might be
Graviton
it.
Surge will get nothing, unfortunately, and this could be...
Oh.
Well, actually, Hermarcus is in a very bad situation. He manages to get back, and the Graviton Surge will keep everyone off the point, and that's a cap for Bjorn to win. Back and forth, I have to say, Bjorn to win pulling it out there at the end, but they had a huge disadvantage thanks to the original 2 pushes where they tried to go without Mercy.
What have we learned, kids? Don't leave Mercy behind.
Well, I think on control, Mercy is just almost essential, really. On control, it's not really about your strategy.
It's
You
just
know, it's
about
not-
the Mercy.
What I'm saying is control is a map type. It's not really about strategy. It's about, focus fire. It's about diving as a team, ult economy, that kind
All
of
those
stuff.
good mechanical skills. Nothing really
Yeah,
fancy.
it's not like you can outposition the Mercy and pick her off first, Like, Mercy's going to be in the back. You're going to have to deal with her on her terms almost. So it's all just about... It's almost impossible to negate the effect of Mercy. Changli getting three kills! 3 kills there very early on with a bit of spam coming through. And, well, that's going to
I
have to
don't
be a
wanna say
reset for Bjorn to win, as the first cap will...
Team definitely will have this.
Well, control point hasn't unlocked yet, but I would have to imagine they will get the first cap here.
They will get the first cap, I feel. Bjorn has to regroup, and that will take way too much time.
Yeah,
It looks like they were going to give it over anyway.
Changli just doing the drive-by with the Junkrat rockets there to confirm that
Junkrat
team wipe.
rockets.
As Nox is trying to get the Baron. Oh, he gets the Baron there without
Does get the Baron.
Colonel Wong. That was brilliant there. And the dive coming through there.
Res
now,
coming up on
Norza trying to do what he can. And Briefly does res up the Farah, so now she's back in the fight. Awesome
Well,
Molly's
that's
though
a
taking her
little
out
dangerously
promptly
low.
once again. And well, the fight is
Whoa,
now continuing on the
noxious.
point, and the Junkrat trip Riptire comes out from Changli. Can he get
Where's he
anything? He
hunting?
does. He gets
Yes, he
2
does.
members. Awesome Molly's kind of
Both
trying to
of
hide
these,
desperately, but they couldn't do so. And now Bjorn to win. Do have a bit of a man advantage. The members of Dream Team now coming back. No, the kills are now going all the way
lost to
of,
Messi. So,
Yeah,
not being
Bjorn.
so great for them.
and they do get the point switch. 42% for Dream Team.
I'll bet you $20 that like the team that loses the Mercy first is the team that loses the fight. Just from here on out.
Well, if we were to look at
$20,
ults
20
right
Christmas
now,
$20.
Bjorn to win have a huge ult advantage. In fact,
They do.
and Otten does have that
They almost
barrage
have every
though.
single ult. I don't think it'll be enough, really. It's looking
Well,
bad.
once again, Bjorn to win are aggressively spawn camping the enemy team. The Prime Rage is also popped by Norza. He gets Flipjack there. And, well, there's not much you can really do as Lucio when you're spawn camped like that.
Ooh, but Noza does go down. This could be an opportunity for.
Yeah, and Otten getting a very nice mid-air rocket, but he's immediately res. And the self-destruct will come out to try and zone. He gets the 3
Beautiful,
kills there in the
beautiful
back line, and
self-destruct.
I'm afraid that's going to be the end for this fight.
Goodbye, Dream.
Bjorn to win, have a huge advantage. They managed to pull through the team wipe. And
Might be the last chance for the Dream Team to do anything with their remaining ults, because everyone has ult except Zen at the moment. This will be the deciding fight, really.
yeah, well, this is their best opportunity for sure, but they're gonna have to contend with 4 ults from Bjorn to win as well. And as we've seen, Bjorn to win have been a lot more efficient and effective with their ults. So that was about as efficient as you can get. Norza popping that Primal Rage to try and spawn camp and getting 3 kills with the self-destruct of all things. Changli though getting their opening kill, and Shlong getting the kill onto Norza as well. This could be crucial. They have a 2-man advantage right now, and Changli isn't rezzed up. Norza also. And killing off that Mercy, this could be their chance.
Could be it.
Now onto that
Go
point,
Dream.
they're driving the members of Dream
Live it.
Bjorn to win back. And well, that's going to be a point switch. Pretty much. Actually, that was pretty efficient as well. Briefly popping that Valkyrie quite late. They probably could have saved that one. But they managed to get some late kills as well to stagger, so it's not all that bad.
Did you see that? Mr. Vinny just glitching out the window there? Having a little
No, I
spaz to
didn't
himself.
actually.
Oh, that was great.
Well, alt economy is now pretty much even again, but Flipjack
I've
is
noticed
almost
the
up to
little
that
things.
Transcendence. And it's going to be pretty hard. Kanawang has switched over to McCree.
Bjorn's moving around, trying to do a bit of a flank.
Oh, Otten
seems
tried
as
to do a
well,
very
they-
sneaky flank there, but he immediately got taken down by Kanawang. And the Transcendence there to engage with the primal rage. The self-destruct going out once
going
again.
down.
Can he get anyone? No.
No.
No kills.
Just gave lots of charge to the Zarya, who's now dead, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, the Graviton Surge is countered by the sound barrier, and this will be a point flip with the superior focus fire from Bjorn to win. And this could be their last chance. They have to scramble back to get onto the point as fast as possible, but
Oh!
they're getting spawn capped, and yet
No! Chung-Li!
Chung-Li.
So close. The tiny miscalculation.
yeah, miscalculation there with the Junkrat boost, the concussion mine to try and get back over.
Back through
yeah.
the window. As we saw earlier in competitive with the Diva Bomb, it is possible. Just very, very hard.
Yeah, well, not in competitive. I think that was quick play.
Was it? Ah, quick play. Alright.
Um,
So, so I'm taking a look now, with our spare time at the shuttle that they're using. It's apparently called the Orca, and it's I'm admiring the design a little bit. So pretty.
Does it look like an orca?
It sort of. It has fins, I think. Oh,
Well, we're going to see Pharmacy come out from both teams. This is the best map for it, so no surprise there. And actually some very nice mid-air rockets there by Colonel Wong. And he gets the concussion blast onto Schlong, killing him. And Chung-Li will get a kill on the nozzle, but rezzed up by both teams again. Vinny Lu also.
Otten loses the
Colonel Wong-
exchange.
Yeah, Colonel Wong taking out Otten there in mid-air, and this is going to be a, I think, team fight win for Bjorn to win.
Again,
As, they're trying to
the
deal
Mercy
with
net,
that
Green is
Winston.
no longer able to keep up.
Zara's still alive as well. Vinny Lu actually buying a lot of time, and I think he's probably going to know he doesn't escape in the
Vinny-
end. He's taken down by a damage resist rocket. And,
Well, it was very confirmed. Either Awesome Lollies or Colonel Wong could have easily taken it out. Wasn't really much he could do.
Well, there's going to be a series of changes here for for Dream Team. They're going to switch on to the Ana and the Soldier. So interesting. Then we don't see a Lucio on
traditional.
control. We don't see that often, but Odin trying to do what he can, but he's getting zoned out by these damage resist rocket. Don't want to get hit by them. He gets hit by one in the end. Backs off, and then Dream Team are trying to take this rear passageway onto the point. But
Wong's doing a very,
those
very good
rockets
job
coming
of
down,
healing
dealing
for
so
his
much
person.
damage right now. Awesome getting the kill on Otten. Chung-Li meanwhile getting rezzed up. The
Barrage
barrage comes
coming out.
down, but
Doesn't really
the
get anyone. Right.
Primal Rage popped by Vinny to stay alive, but he gets concussive blasted off the map, and that was a questionable jump, I would say.
B3 going down for Dream, and Bjorn's
And Chung-Li makes it all too
homunculus.
easy there for Colonel Wong, and this is going to be a nice retake
coming out
by
again
Bjorn
from
to win.
Rosa.
Sorry?
Again, Mesty was very, very instrumental. It was probably a bit of a waste for Homunculus to pop
Oh,
that
but-
Valkyrie, but
Mercy's off the map! Mercy's off the
Bye.
map, and unfortunately...
B3.
Oh, he
Come back.
gets
Yeah,
back!
that's
That's
right.
brilliant!
it's alright.
But Colonel Wong does get a lot of time for that effort, so... once again, the members of Dream Team pretty much being spawn capped. Oh, the mid-air Junkrat bomb gets Colonel Wong, but he's immediately rezzed up once again. And Beyond to Win 2 have a huge ult advantage right now once again. So this is like one of those things the tag bars is available for. And Flipjack gets
and he does
knocked
go
off the
down
map.
to Lucio.
The barrage
Barrage
at point
coming
blank
out.
range. Well, that's
Does get
about as
this
easy
one.
as you can get. The
And
Graviton Surge
Chung-Li
goes down
and
through
everyone.
the front of the point, but and
It's
the
now
power
going to be
is also
down to
popped.
Vinny to try and stall for the Dream Team. He's not as good as Rini for stalling, but he's alright. He
Well,
bought them
Valkyrie's
enough
popped, but
time.
there
we go.
Have to,
Valkyrie! So
this is Colonel Wong does get taken
this could
down
work.
in the end.
This can work for Dream. They've got Bjorn's Mercy down.
Yeah,
They
but
have
Awesome Ones
many
wants to put an end to all of that. He gets 2
Dreams,
kills with that Dragon
Mercy
Blade. He
still
gets
has the
taken
back-
down, but I think there's going to probably be a point switch. Members of Dream Beyond to Win trying to desperately get back into the point. They're on 99 now, so probably back off. And I think that's what they're going to do. Colonel Wong backs off. Diva's still in there, but she's probably going to just sacrifice herself. And it's going to be a point switch for Dream Team at 99%.
Very, very good. Very well, not the cleanest in the world, but it's still pretty decent.
Well, the Valkyrie coming through at the end,
The Valkyrie
like,
coming through, yeah.
yeah, getting the double res and well,
Again, Vinny not as good as Vinny, but good enough. Okay. Good. We see Bjorn going in from the left. Colonel Wong bring up the rear. Tanks going up the front with checkers.
Wong's also switched on to that soldier and also getting the first kill on the Chun-Li, and they're gonna be diving in. Res does come
Knocks
through,
the
and the
D-Mac.
prime rage is also popped. And well,
Monkless is in a little bit of danger. Oh, seems fine.
I think everyone on the
Valkyrie's been popped.
Beyond to Win are in a little bit of danger right now as Chun-Li pops that
good.
Riptide, gets the kill there. Res comes
Good
through onto
pick.
Colonel Wong, but
Very, very good pick.
too little too late. And this is going to be a
manages
reset.
to
Also,
hold.
he's going to probably jump off the map, I would say. No, he's trying to do what he can. Probably trying to farm that Dragon Blade as fast as possible. Meanwhile,
so,
there's a huge ult advantage because Beyond to
very,
Win
very
did
good.
switch a
Swatch.
couple of heroes.
Swatch
Switch a couple of heroes.
Swatch a word? Feels like an old, like it feels like a nanny word, like some kind of crotching word or something.
Maybe, I'm not too sure.
Maybe. Kind of all getting booped in the face.
Oh,
Oh,
Schlong.
that's long.
Schlong, getting his Schlong onto Colonel Wong there, and
so they have to wait another 30 seconds for that.
there is a res. There is a res. Colonel Wong almost up onto that tack visor, and so is Awesome Lois almost has his Dragon Blade as well. The dive comes through from Noza,
He's left as he jumps in. Both
and
teams.
the Power Rage is popped, and the grab on Surge is keeping him in there, and Chun-Li getting 2 kills there into that grab. And now he's
trying
just
his desperately hardest to
bullying
hold on.
the healers right now. He does get killed. And the Riptide comes out from Chun-Li.
Noza-
Get anything
Noza
done,
was
it gets the
res.
Mercy, and this could be the pick they need to keep the... they're on 99 right now, so this could be their chance to win the map. And the
Neither
Vanderbilt
team
goes
has
down
their
onto the
mercy. This could be
Zarya.
anyone's game.
Checkers is desperately popping that sound barrier, but he's the only one left alive. The Pulse Bomb comes through onto him, and that's going to be all she wrote. I think Dream Team will
Team
get... The Killer Wong is
hold
back on the
onto it.
Tracer,
Oh,
but
no!
anti-native. Monko
Monkulus
gets
coming
slept
back
on the
by
point.
getting immediately
and
slept
he's
right.
only a matter of time.
Awesome
Noza is now
lollies,
back,
Noza
and also
coming
is
in,
Awesome
trying to hold
Lollies.
it a bit longer. Neither of them can even touch briefly though with Valkyrie up. Monkulus is back and see whether she can get back in time. Check is holding on desperately again. Been shielded, he has a couple more seconds. Oh, Check is MVP! Oh no. Alright.
Gets killed by Honor Grenade in the end, and Chun-Li is just zoning everyone out with these Junkrat bombs.
Monkulus and
Dude,
Colonel-
they just keep coming in, the
Colonel Wong.
reses keep
Wow.
coming through. And they do get the Mercy, so this could be a switch. If they're very lucky, the Chun-Li's desperately trying to do what he can, but sleep onto the Primal Raging Winston there, and Noxious is getting 2 kills late, and just zoning everyone off that point. But I mean, this fight is still going. Can you believe it?
No, not really. Well, it is Dream Team's advantage. As long as they can push Bjorn off the point, they can get it back.
Unfortunately,
but
Bjorn have a
it
huge
doesn't look like
advantage
that's
now.
gonna
Kind of
happen.
coming
Oh!
that try right here. The
Beautiful
pulse bomb though
taking
onto
that.
Homunculus will take him down. Chun-Li's Riptide gets killed, and Auden getting
It's
the
all
kill
up
into
to
Norza.
It's all up to Auden. Chun-Li going down. Oh, both of them going down.
Awesome lollies. Now getting Chun-Li. Noxious taking out Flipjack. There's still people coming on. There's
Rezzing
still
on
reses
Auden.
coming through. The Graviton Surge is popped. Gets 2 members, but Primal Raging Vinny is not one you're going to kill very quickly. And the counter Graviton Surge also comes through, gets 5 members, but the Sound Barrier will deny them. This is like a
Molly's popping
2-minute
his,
long push as
Blade
the
taken down immediately.
Dragon Blade comes through. Doesn't actually...
Oh,
Well, they managed to get those kills there at the end, not able to get onto the point at the end. And, well, Dream Team do get a map here on...
both teams have to have been feeling the stress from that.
sorry, apologies. Beyond to Win do get the map.
Wow.
That's what I
Wow.
meant to say. Beyond to Win do get the map, and they do win this series 3-0.
Yeah, Demon
That was
Saber
a
was
long ass overtime.
Yep, that
very
was some
long. I think it was
long-ass
longer than the
overtime,
actual
that was
match. Longer than the actual match.
Oh my god. Well, that's it for us for our first match. Beyond to Win. Well, expected result in the end, I would say.
It's-
3-0
Oh, come on.
for Beyond to Win.
Dream Team, like, yeah, again, they were sort of picking up towards the end. first map was very easily, very cleanly Bjorn's, but Dream again put up a very valiant fight towards the end.
On control, man.
Well, not even on control. On payload, they were doing all right as well. They
I
did
have to
lose
say
in the
though,
end, but,
is it that Mercy just hasn't been figured out, or is it just like Mercy is just
Mercy's low key overpowered.
ridiculous on control, especially on control?
I feel like Mercy just needs to have like double res and a minute cooldown, something ridiculous like that would help.
Oh well. Well, that's gonna be it from us for our first match. Not sure if the second match will be streamed, but we'll probably keep you posted on that. And I am off.
Bye, Ryu.
See you
Go
later.
ahead to the Cute Socks booth, and by that I mean the Cute Socks channel in Discord. And
Alright.
you're headed to the city for Indians.